Hey y'all, it's your girl Michaela Janae here, back with another video. And in today's video I'm bringing you guys along with me as I paint on my first pair of denim jeans. This was actually a commission. One of my cousin's nieces was going to Southern's homecoming and she's like, can you do this for me? And I'm like, sure, because I never say no. Like, I'm always down to try something new, even if it's, to my detriment, which I need to fix, but not the point. The point is I took on the challenge and I was very pleased with how these came out. So I was like, let me get some of the process. I basically recorded everything except for like the pearl process, which wasn't too hard. I wasn't like crazy about how I had to put on the pearls. The pearls were kind of hard to attach for me. I should have had like some flat back pearls, but that's something else for a different day. This was just basically an experiment. I was trying it out and the client was very happy with the results, so that's all that matters. So first and foremost, I used a combination of fabric paint and acrylic paint with fabric medium added to it. Now, I did a lot of research before taking on the project and I'm like, okay, so what can I do? What's the most cost-effective way to go about this? Because I already wasn't charging a lot for the jeans, so I needed to save as much money as possible to actually make it worth my while, because fabric paint really is expensive. A project like this can get a little expensive. So what I did was picked up some fabric medium along with the fabric paint, and I got it from Joann's. It wasn't that bad at all. I had to get some new paints though, because I'm doing Southern, so they have really specific blues. I tried to get as close as possible to the blues I needed, so that's what I did. So one thing I realized when it comes to painting on denim is that no matter the wash, it's so important to go in first, draw with pencil. And that's what I did. I drew everything with pencil, basically the outline of it. I didn't go into detail because then I was going to go in with white. And I did every single thing that I wanted to paint on the jeans white first, because you don't want the other deeper colors not to be as saturated if it just sinks into the jeans. You basically want to start off with a plain white canvas. So that is what I did. As you can see, I'm also utilizing some painter's tape to make sure my lines are crispy and everything is coming out real clean. I am a little bit of a perfectionist when it comes to stuff like that, and it's not like you can erase, so I was trying to get it as close to perfect as possible. So that is what I'm doing. When it came to drawing out the letters, I drew and did my own stencils to try to get as perfect as possible, and then I had to draw everything by hand. I just used a pencil, didn't erase anything, so I was just going for what I know. I actually had a little mock-up design of what I wanted the jeans to look like. I can put a picture right here. This is what I wanted the jeans to look like. I just drew this in Procreate and I sent this to the client and she approved it, so that is what I went with. Southern's theme for their homecoming this year was They Not Like Us. Of course, everyone is raving about that little Kendrick Lamar song. Not one of my favorites, but a lot of people love it. So I put that saying on here. I just loved how everything looked in white. Like, you're gonna see that everything just looks so clean and crisp. Like, it in white is literally my favorite. Like, if it was mine, I probably wouldn't have even added the color because I just love how it looked in white. I would probably do pops of color, but I went ahead and added the color in. You're gonna see that after. But one thing I noticed is having a kind of stiffer, straight edged brush is like a must to get the crisp lines. So as you can see, that is what I'm doing. The fabric medium was a 2-to-1 ratio with the paint, I believe, but it says on each bottle. I feel like every medium is probably going to be different, so make sure you're reading. There's different mediums you can get from Michael's, Hobby Lobby. Everywhere pretty much has a fabric acrylic medium. So yeah, just pick one, use your own discretion, try it out. But this one worked very well. All of the paints were opaque once I mixed it in. It looked very good. For the paw prints right here, I basically had one print and then I just tried to make all of them a little bit different. So these were pretty easy. And then at the top I have a little cheer horn and a pom-pom, and I didn't even get to show you guys me painting on the back, but I did Southern's little logo, and I did their jaguar, I think is their animal, or panther. I think it's a jaguar. Yeah, Jags. I literally put Go Jags on the jeans. I don't know how I forgot, but I did that and people absolutely loved it. They were like, is that a sticker? Did you print that out? That is one of the best compliments, because I really worked hard on it and I was overthinking every step of these jeans, because I'm like, okay, this girl's gonna have to wear this. I want it to really look like art. So I think I achieved that. I know they were a little bit looser than what I thought she was going to do, so that made it different than the sketch, but also better on my part because it just gave me more canvas to work with. Like, I could imagine that painting on some skinny jeans would be kind of difficult because everything is a little bit smaller. So I'm glad for my first pair they were like super wide leg and loose, so I had a lot of space to really paint and make the words prominent and everything. So as you can see, once everything dried, which these paints did not take long to dry at all, and then I would go in with my blow dryer and heat set it for like 30 seconds, and that sped up the drying process, and the fabric medium said to heat set it. So once I was done with all the painting, I also went in with my iron on a synthetic setting and went over it like that, and I didn't experience any cracks or anything. It was very important for me to like make sure I was following all of the directions so she can get as many wears as possible out of these. So as you can see, I'm just filling in all of the white with color. Like I said, the color was okay, but that the white just hit a little bit different. It was just so fun to do. There was definitely some things I feel like I would do differently now that I've worked with it a little bit more, but I think everything came out really nice. I really took my time. I wasn't rushing or anything, and I just love the results. I love the results. So I'm gonna just go ahead and let y'all finish watching. Let me know y'all thoughts. A lot of people like the little reel that I made of them, so please leave a comment. Let me know what you think about my first time painting on denim, and of course I reply to all comments. Make sure you're following me on Instagram. That's where you see a behind the scenes of what I create, the hair I do, all type of stuff like that. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I will see you in my next upload. Mwah.